Hey guys, Coach Jennifer here, and we are going to get ready to warm up for our tumbling. So today I have Emily and Layla and Leah, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stretch. So everybody have a seat in the straddle. Make sure your legs are nice and straight, toes pointed, knees facing up to the ceiling and over to the side. Make sure you guys are really stretching over the top, keeping that back nice and straight. And arm over your ear. And switch. Really think about rotating the little toes back to the floor. Watch these toes, Emily. And to the middle. Arms straight out, try to get that nose down and force your little toes to the floor by forcing your feet to go back. Knees up. And give me a nice hug. Nice straight legs, pointed toes. Keep your heels and toes together and nose to your knees. Stretch out past your feet. If your hands can't get quite past those toes, then just grab your ankles or place your hands on the top of your feet. Pushing the back of your knees into the floor. Don't forget to breathe. And flex. Pull your heels off the floor. And make sure you keep those legs nice and straight. If your knees bend, you cannot get your heels off the floor. And butterfly. Put your feet together and slide them out just a little and nose to your toes. You can take your elbows and kind of push your knees down a little to get a better stretch if it doesn't stretch when you just go nose to toes. And sit up tall. We're going to go arm across your body, underneath, and pull. Make sure that arm is nice and straight. You don't want it too low and you don't want it too high. Just straight across the body. Feel the stretch in your shoulder. And switch. Make sure it's nice and straight across your body. Feel it in your shoulder. And head behind your head. Grab that elbow and pull.
It's like there's a nest over there.
Peaceful. And make sure you're pulling that elbow. You really want to get a stretch for it. You don't just want to set your hand up there. You want to really get a pull. And switch. Keeping those backs nice and straight. And swing it out. Just side to side of the spine. And then everybody's going to get on their knees and we're going to stretch out our wrists. So we're going to do fingers facing our knees first, and you're going to just press down. Make sure that your palm is touching the floor when you're doing this. Nice straight arms and try to sit back on your heels. And if you're not quite feeling the stretch, you can kind of give it a little rock. You can rock forward and backwards. And fingers facing the same direction. Nice straight arms, walk up those elbows, and rock side to side. And then make sure that your wrist goes all the way down to the floor. You don't want to be lifted up like a square. Wrist to wrist. Press down. And same thing, rock side to side, walking out those elbows. And shake them out. Up on our knees. We're going to get ready for our splits. Alright, so we're going to start your right leg in front. And make sure it lines up with your back knee. One hand on each side of your front leg, and you're going to slide into your splits. And if you can go all the way down in your splits, try to keep your shoulders back sitting up tall by pulling your hands back a little. And if you're not quite all the way down, but you're almost there, you can give a little bounce in your splits. Which you just kind of lift with your shoulders. You guys want to do a bounce real quick, everybody? Kind of bounce in your split. I know your arms are all the way down. But so that's basically how you do. You just bend your arms and kind of bounce. And then we're going to do arms up and hold. 1, 2, 3. And bring those legs together and shake them out. Not bad, ladies. Alright, and then back up on your feet. And we're going to put our other leg out in front. One hand on each side, and the same thing, keeping that chest up and sliding down. Now, if you can't go all the way down, you guys can give it a little bounce. But make sure you're keeping your back legs tucked under and your heels on the floor in the front. And then we're going to do our arms up. So ready, and hold. 1, 2, 3. And bring those legs together, shake them out. Alright, girls. We're going to do our bridges. So I'm going to have Layla face Emily. And Emily is going to face that way, and Leah is going to face the wall. Alright, and we're going to do our bridges. So everybody lay back. You want to make sure that your hands are facing your heels and that your feet are flat on the floor, and bridge up. And it's just a regular bridge, so your knees can be bent. You want to make sure that you're pushing up nice and strong, keeping those arms nice and straight. Trying to keep your chest over your wrists. And feet flat on the floor. Alright, and come down, rock it out. And you just grab your knees and rock. Alright, now this time we're going to do a straight leg bridge. So you guys are going to keep your toes and heels together when you do these, and you're just going to push your legs straight. So are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, bridge up. And nice straight legs, keeping those feet together. Okay, so your toes are together and your heels are together, your knees are together. Your legs are nice and straight, and then arms are nice and straight, and you're still really pushing that chest over your shoulders. This is going to help with your flexibility in your chest so that you can get those kickovers and back rockers. And if you're wearing socks, you might want to take them off at home because your feet might slide out from underneath you. And come down, knock it out. Alright, we're going to do one more. And this one will be easy. So you guys can just lay on your backs. Ready? And bridge up. Alright, if you can, I want you to lift up one leg. And switch. One hand. Switch. And then if you can, opposites. One arm, one leg. knocked it out, ladies. You did.
I tried.
All right, and once you guys are done with your bridges, we're all going to come back to the wall and get ready for our line girls. I'm going to move up here so I'm on the way. All right, the first thing we're going to do is our rebounds. You want your toes together, heels together, and arms squeezing. And when you guys jump, you don't want to bounce your arms or really bend your legs. You want to kind of push through your toes more than anything. All right, girls? So arms up and go. You guys are going to go forwards and backwards. Keep those arms nice and straight, Liam. Nice. And backwards. So just keeping those arms in here, squeezing those feet together. Very nice, girls. All right, and frog jumps. Make sure that when you guys are doing your frog jumps that you are going all the way down, touching the floor, and then reaching up past your ears as you jump. Ready? Really push through those feet. Try to point your toes if you can. And then we're going to get backwards. And push it up. I don't think I've ever done these.
I never did
What? Really? Probably why they're so sloppy. Yeah, we're going to stop. And everybody take a quick breath, okay? Now remember, when you guys are working out, you don't want to breathe through your mouth the whole time. You actually want to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So when you guys are working out, whether you're running or jumping or anything, just make sure you're breathing properly, and that will help you keep your breath, okay? All right, next thing we're going to do is our handstand series. Now, we've kind of changed our handstand series up a little because we can't do the handstand forward rolls. So you guys will go just handstand, split on the top, step out for the second one. All right, girls, so it'll be handstand, step out, handstand, snap down, handstand, split, step out. Very nice. Make sure your legs are nice and straight. You're pointing your toes at the top, lifting with your chest and arms. Oh. Woo. Now make sure that when you guys are splitting on top that you're not letting that back leg drop too far behind you. Otherwise you're going to fall into a limber. Like that.
No, I did it again.
Takes body control, girls. You guys are going to have to use your tummy muscles and really squeeze. Alright, girls, turn around and we're going to go ahead and do them coming back this way. Not backwards, girl.
That's right.
That would be talented.
Come on, I keep on doing that.
And you do. Make sure, guys, when you're picking up into your handstands, that you're not looking at your hands, that you're looking at the wall. That keeps a nice straight
I just can't seem
body.
to hold my handstand today.
There we go.
I thought I had it.
You did have it.
There we go. That was all the way. I'm going to hit the wrong way.
The split handstand is a lot harder than the handstand forward roll, I think. So I would say it's going to take a little bit more practice. So if you don't have it down, that's okay. Just keep working it, and once you get it, you'll be super excited. All right, and the next thing we're going to do is our blocking cartwheels. So a blocking cartwheel is pretty much just a cartwheel, only you push through your shoulders like you would for a round off, and you land in your lunge. So, good. Arms up. Good. And so you just want to get a really good push through your shoulders and use those wrists to lift. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and have them come in, or coming back. And the goal is to get off of your hands before your feet hit. So you're turning a non-flight skill, which is your cartwheel, into a flight skill, which is a skill with air. Okay?
Don't teach my wrist a little bit.
There's a good deep breath. Alright, let's take it back just a little. And we're going to do cartwheel step-ins from our knee. Okay, so you you guys are just gonna start on your knee, and when you go into it, make sure that you guys are standing all the way up and reaching out in front of you before you kick that leg over the top, okay? Yeah. And they are step-ins, and the whole point is that is just get that chest up as quick as you can. Feet together. And go ahead and jump backwards. We're coming back with these. And then, like I always say, guys, if you don't have space to do the line drills with us, do 10. Alright, last but not least, we're going to do round-offs from a jump hurdle. So a jump hurdle, you start with 2 feet together, and all you do is you just kind of jump and skip for a big step into that round-off, reaching out in front of you, not down for your feet. Ready? Make sure you're pushing off the floor and bringing those arms up to your ears. You don't want to verge your arms to the side, okay? So go ahead, girls. Go ahead and do that. Get a nice lift with your chest. All right, and then we're going to take a quick drink break, and then we'll get back to our class. Hey guys, and we're back from our water break, and we're going to get ready to get started on our bronze gymnastics. Alright, so you have Leah with me. And the first thing we're going to do is we are just going to... Oh. Am I blowing for a second? Let me check my thing. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we are going to do a standing round-off, which is basically a jump hurdle round-off. So you put 2 feet together, and then you just jump forward, lifting up that leg to step into a good round-off. Okay? Now, for you guys, make sure that you're staying nice and tight and lifting that chest up over your feet. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and have Leah go ahead and do a back, just so they can see. Alright, so see how she keeps her feet together. She really reaches out as far as she can, and she makes that round-off as long as she can. And that is what you guys want to do. You want to make sure that your round-offs are as long as you can get them, okay? And then we're going to go from our knee. Snapping over the top, getting that chest up on top, feet together. And go ahead and do that. If you don't have enough space to do them in lines with us, do 10 in one spot. Sorry. I keep forgetting. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is our round-offs from, we're going to do cartwheel step-ins. Okay, so it's just going to go over the top, cartwheel step-in. Good. Now make sure that you guys are pulling your chest up in these step-ins, okay? You want to push off the floor and everything lifts at the same time. Okay, right on top. So yeah, everything she has comes up at the same time, just like a round-off, but slower. And it's a step. Alright. Okay, so you guys, when you guys are doing those, make sure that you think about your body control. So in order for you guys to step in, you're going to have to really use your muscles in your leg to balance before you can bring that foot in. So just make sure if you have to slow it down, you can slow it down, and it will make it a little bit easier. Lee, you want to demonstrate slowing? So you just kind of, there we go. So you can slow it down just to kind of help. And then once you get the hang of it and you really nail it, then you can start whipping them over like Leah over here. All right? The next thing we are going to do is our side handstand step out. So this one is about body control. You want to stay nice and tight in your tummy because what you're doing is you're actually going to a cartwheel and stopping in the handstand for a good step out. So go ahead. Very nice. That was really good. She held it for a long time. And that's what you want. You want to have a lot of control so that you know what you're doing. And also because this will help on beam. Actually, Leah has a skill on beam where she actually goes to a side handstand and steps back down onto the beam, which is really cool. But we're doing this for fun and control. I'm going to have her go ahead and do them backwards. Nice handstand. Take a good step out. There you go. Very nice, Leah. Thank you. Alright, so just make sure that when you guys are doing those, again, you might want to take them a little bit slower. Don't try to rush into them. If you go fast, you're just going to flop over every time and you're not going to have the control to stop in that. So just slow it down. And last but not least, we're going to work on our turn. So we're doing a half turn. And make sure that when you guys are doing it that you are high up and roll away. I want you all the way up on your toes. Just like we did last week, so you're going to roll away up and then just pull it around till you're finished. Okay? Make sure you're snapping that heel. And if you don't have the space, do 10 in a row. Alright, and then I'm going to have her go ahead and come back. Okay, actually, I'm going to scratch her for a second. So she just did her passe turns, which were beautiful. So coming back, I'm going to have her do some PK turns, and you guys as well. So when you turn, a PK turn comes to the ankle instead of the knee. But it's the same concept. You want that big toe to touch your ankle, whereas a passe, you want that big toe to touch the side of your knee. Okay? There you go. Very nice. And you guys will do 10 of each. So I want 10 passe half turns and 10 PK half turns. Okay? The next thing we are going to do is, we're going to do some handstands, but we're going to do them on our beam. So get your tape out or whatever it is that you are using for your beam. And we are just going to get started. And I want you guys, last week we did 5, I think. So this week I think we're going to do 5 of each. So we're going to start and we're going to do our handstand first. So we're going to make sure our arms are nice and tall. We're going to extend through a straight leg and go ahead and go into that handstand. Touch and step out. Now remember guys, this is for beam. So if your arms are wide and not on your tape in front of you, then you just stay squinted at the beam and it does not feel good. Okay? So make sure you keep those hands in like you're going to do a handstand on the beam. And you make sure your feet come down right on top of that line. Very nice. And then after you guys do 5, we're going to go ahead and go into our cartwheel. So same thing, start in your lunge, think about your beam, cartwheel, hand placement. And make sure that you're pulling that chest up, hitting your lunge. Okay, so you guys are going to do 5. Very nice. Make sure you guys reach out. Palms will be on the beam, fingers would technically be on the side of the beam. Very nice. So, go ahead and do your cartwheels, and I'm just going to pull this out right there. Oh, that's fine. I'm just going to give them a live one. That's fine. So, for your handstand, your hands will come down into the beam here. Okay? And for your cartwheels, your hands will come down on the beam on the side. But actually, one will hit the side, and the other one is almost facing your hand as you push up. Okay, so handstands, and then cartwheels. Okay? So make sure that you have good hand placements. Alright, back to your lines. So, if you have not finished your 5 cartwheels, trying to nail it on the line, then go ahead. And I say don't count it if you fall off your line. Because if you fall off your line, you fell off the beam, and since we're doing this for beam, it won't count. Okay? Because if you were with me, Okay? So, let's go ahead and have Leah go ahead and do a couple more cartwheels for you guys. Reaching out. Good hand. That's good, good, good. Alright. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and do our turns. So, the same thing as floor. You want to make sure that you lift up. And for beam, we're going to do PK turns. Just because I think they're a little bit easier than having to whip it all the way up to the passe. So you're just going to do a half PK turn, step forward, and finish. Make sure that you stay on your line. So if you turn around and you finish your turn and you step forward like this and cross over your line, well, you just fell off the beam. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention to that front foot as well. Okay? So you're going to go up, turn, step forward to finish. All right, and everybody's going to do 5. Okay? So pop up, PK, step forward, finish. Okay? And then we're going to do the same thing with our passe turns. You guys are going to do 5, pulling up to the knee. So you're going to passe and turn. Okay? Now make sure that you're not dropping your chest forward. I know sometimes when you guys turn, you like to lean into it. You actually want to pull everything up. And that's why I say start in high relevant. Because eventually you'll be able to start from here and just do it. But while we're learning it for this level, I just want you guys to stay up on both toes so you're already in the position, and then the only thing you have to worry about is just getting that foot to where it needs to be. Okay? And then, of course, flipping it around. There you go. So you guys are going to do 5 PK turns, and you're going to do 5 passe turns. Alright, then everybody get a quick drink, and we will come back for our end of class workout. Alright guys, we are back from our water break and we are going to finish our end of class workout. So I have Leah here, and Leah is going to demonstrate some planks for you. So first I'm just going to have her pop up into a plank just so you can see it. And you guys all know what this is, especially if you are in my bronze class. We do them on our workout videos, and then of course we do them in class. You can go ahead and come down, sweetie. Alright, so just make sure that your body is nice and straight and that you are keeping tight tummy muscles. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and have Leah pop up, and when she pops up, she's going to count to 25. So you're going to do 2 25-second planks. And you just want to count in your head. If you went up when Leah went up, you can just wait until she comes down, and then you come down when she comes down because she's counting. It'll look pretty. Alright, so go ahead and come down if you went up when Leah went up. If not, keep those counting. Alright, and then let's get ready for our second one, our second 25-second plank. Leah's going to count it. Ready, and up. Make sure you guys are keeping nice, tight bodies. And come down. Alright, so you're only going to do 2 of those, so you do 2 sets of 25, and then we're going to do 2 sets of 20 tuck-ups. So I'm going to have Layla come over here to give Leah a little bit of a break. And Layla's going to go ahead and demonstrate a couple of tuck-ups for you guys. So go ahead. So just 1, 2, 3, super easy. Like I said, if you are in my class, you know what these are. Alright, so you're going to do 20 of them. 20. So I'm going to have her do her first set, she's going to do 20, and then for the next set, she's not going to do all of them just because she's been here all day. So go ahead and Layla will count out your first 20, and then you will have to count out your second. Ready? And go. Make sure you guys are tucking in, keeping those bottoms up, shoulders up. Try to keep your feet together when you're doing this. Think about your form. Don't lose track of your counting. Okay. Alright, so if you guys did your 20 with Layla, then you go ahead and stretch it out. If you guys are still still counting or still working on it, then go ahead and do them. And if I do get ahead of you guys, then just go ahead. You can always rewind or pause or whatever. So you guys are going to do another set of 20 planks. I'm going to have Layla do like 5 of them with you guys, and then you guys can continue on to make sure you guys finish them out. Are you ready? And go! And make sure you guys are really pushing through. Now for your second set, I don't mind if you guys have to stop in between a few, but try to do 5 or more before you stop, okay? Because you don't want to just do 1 and come down and 1 and come down, because that does nothing. Okay, alright. And then when you are done with those, last but not least, push-ups. So I have little Miss Emily here, who has an amazing push-up, so she's going to show you guys how to do. She's going to drop and do 3 real fast. 1, 2, 3. See, super awesome. Okay, and that's what I'm looking for. So try not to droop in your belly, no arches, and keep it up. So for the first set, Emily's going to count up to 10 or 12. 12. This is bronze. There we go. Make sure you're staying nice and tight. And then you're going to do 2 sets of those. So you'll do 2 sets of 12. Now I'm not going to make Emily do another set, but make sure that you guys do them at home. When you're doing your push-ups, if you have to stop, again, you can, but try to do 5 or more before you stop. That concludes our bronze workout. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.